Hello, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. Alright, we are getting our playthrough here, trying to get to a point where we take out the Kuristel Corporation. That's what we're currently doing. We have our fleets fully automated, well, little asterisk there, but in general, fully automated. And then, not in a fleet. And then we are beginning the process of bombarding some planets over here to soften them up for an invasion fleet to come swoop through. It is their capital system. That's what I'm currently focusing on, and that's what I want to take out next is their capital. Go ahead and disband this. It should be pretty straightforward. I hope. These bombard fleets are doing their job of, clearing out this stuff. There we go. Hopefully this bombard fleet does what it's supposed to do and clear these troops out, because these troops are kind of nasty. We already took this planet over, so Invasion Fleet 5 is ready to go. I'm pretty sure... Let's look at Invasion Fleet 5. Yeah, it's locked and loaded. It's ready to go. Let's get over here and get ready to take this planet. These techs are pretty rapidly completing, like surprisingly quickly, I guess, to the point where we now have to queue more techs up. All right, so let's do a little bit more vector thrust stuff. Get the hyperdrive. We could do more shields. We haven't done shields in a little bit. I feel like attack and defense is always a good idea. And then forge rail battery, we really have not put a lot of effort into this. It does have shield bypass though, which is not bad. Really, damage isn't increased. Fire rate and intercept fire rate are increased, which increases effective DPS. Doesn't increase the actual damage. Same with all of these. Oh, that increases actual damage. All right, I feel like quantum shards, something we have on all of our bombers. So it's probably worth upgrading that. Don't know how much we've done of this EM energy cost. We don't really use the EM cannon that often. I guess we could. It would help do some ion damage. This is by far, well, it does more damage per second anyway. But we can only queue up one more anyway. All right, well, the rest of it we could deal with later. Okay, you are going to do some investigations. Get you to hop down here. Hopefully you can get this planet taken over sooner than later. I think we are bombarding down more of the infrastructure here. Oh yeah, we wiped that out. Okay, so that is completely wiped out. Nothing else in this system that we need to worry about because the other one's already... I suppose we come up here and help out. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Looks like we are flying around scooping up troops, so that's good. This planet's ready to just invade. There's nothing left. Completely wiped out. Defense-wise. Go ahead and scour that colony. War awareness is doing perfectly good. Go ahead and scoop up troops and get ready for the next planet to be invaded. You guys are all loading troops, it looks like. Some of you are refueling, it looks like. Uh-oh. What did I do? Hit the wrong button. All right, let's go ahead and see how badly beaten up this planet is now that we have like 5 different ships or 4 different bombard fleets hammering away at it. Surprisingly, it's holding up quite well. I mean, I hope not for long. The whole point of bombarding is to kill all these troops off relatively quick. I want to get the invasion fleet up in there and finish taking that planet over. And I'm pretty sure this is like their capital. Ooh, we're invading on our own. Very nice. Okay. You know, maybe that's not too smart, is to invade one thing of troops at a time. Probably could do a little better than that. I gotta imagine this place is getting rocked. Zoom out a little more. All right, these troops They got to be getting pretty beat up. All right, looks like we did a little damage to the steel generator there. They have a lot of stuff on this planet. A lot of, what you call it, artifacts. And we'll get them all when we invade, so that's kind of nice. After we're done bombarding the heck out of it, that is. Alright, so defense strength is slowly but surely whittling down. A lot of spies and ambassadors. This is going to be an interesting one to take over. That all of their main characters are right here. Like, all of their useful characters right here, and we're about to wipe them all out or capture them. I don't know which thing happens. Right, there's a fleet coming in towards us, but we should be okay. I'm thinking of building a couple more defense fleets because we don't really have. I wonder why it's not showing any additional spaceports. Maybe I need to form it from existing ships. Top up as defense fleet 4. We don't have a lot of defense fleets. This one probably should come down here, I would think. We'll set that as our home base. Fuel down here, and we'll leave it as a defense. That should be perfectly fine. How have we not taken this out yet? I feel like there's like almost like a cap. I got 160 ships bombarding this planet, and it's still not wiping out like almost immediately. And I think it should. I mean, it'll eventually wear through them all, but it was a little quicker about it. Right, so where are we at with our other invasion fleets? What are they up to? What are they doing? You're attacking. You guys are moving around. Mostly retrofitting. A lot of them have troops on them, though, which is good. Right, hoping this bombardment takes out the rest of these defensive buildings relatively soon. Then we can push into that. I think we're killing some of their guys now. Well, we should be good enough to invade at this point, I would think. Oh yeah, all the buildings are gone now. All right, let's stop the bombardment before we wipe the entire planet off the face of the map. And then get Invasion Fleet 5 up nice and tight against there, and then we'll go ahead and make a landing. And that's just the population defending. That's based off the population size. None of our troops took any damage because on landing, because we destroyed all the defenses. Go ahead and scour that. I assume we got all of the stuff. I don't know where all the artifacts went. There was a bunch. Oh, here we go. New government. Way of the Ancients. Super Singularity. Super Stealth. Super Torpedo. And Super Engine. Okay, well, let's take a look at those research techs, assuming we can research all of them. So it's double the cost, right? Hexadorium, but everything is just significantly better across the board. Oh man, we're gonna have to retrofit our ships. Actually, I think we're starting to get, well, okay, so that's just energy usage. This is actual thrust, cruise thrust, and maximum thrust. So at this point, are those actually better? This is better vectoring thrust, but that's fine. I actually think we're probably better off using these still, even over the super engine. We'll do super stealth, even though we don't ever use stealth in general. Super torpedo is something we can maybe benefit from. Damage 500, 20 per second. This is actually better. The quantum shard, large, or it would be if we increase the damage. Let's go ahead and do that. That's just rate of fire. I don't think that means much. All right, well, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Looks like nobody wants to leave this planet at the moment. So we'll set you to invade. Zaldek spaceport, I think, is nearish by. Yeah, it's over there. So that should be good. Invasion Fleet 2 seems to be the only one actually trying to invade anything, which seems pretty silly because it's not really the best equipped. We don't even need to bombard over here, I don't think. You need to go, like, get troops. You guys are all moving around. Hopefully they start getting some troops scooped up. Where are they in proximity to? Looks like they're pretty much where they should. Oh, we're like stuck over here. Okay, so we got to take this planet out. Okay, let's get the bombard fleets over here. No, no, no. We have to zoom out more? In more? There we go. All right, you bombard that planet, and then we already own that one, so we're fine there. What are we doing down here? We own those. Not own this, but we have these flagged to be destroyed. So hopefully our fleets will eventually get around to doing that. These techs are researching super quick. Like ridiculously. We got a new colony over here. Go ahead and get that built up. I mean, I got to imagine there's probably even more new colonies I can build if I look at it by suitability. Anything over 20, throw a flag on it. We should get around to colonizing it eventually. Looks like you guys are going down here. Looks like we're going to try to clear this space out over here. So if that's the case, get the bombard fleets down here. Start bombarding this planet. All right, so looks like we're moving up here to clear this out as well. We got a little bit of everything going on over here. How are they doing morale-wise? War weariness is really bad. We still have a lot of planets to take over from them, though. I gotta imagine at some point these guys will try to do something. Look at enemy targets. I want to look at all targets. Well, maybe let's start with colonies. They are flagged. I gotta imagine at some point invasion fleets will swoop in. It looks like Attack Fleet 2 gave up on whatever planet over here was being attacked. All these mining stations are still flagged. I don't know what the micro fleets are doing. Most of them should be flying around attacking, I would think. Looks like they're mostly going after ships instead of actual mining bases and whatnot. I think we'd be good to come over here and take this planet out. Well, we got to take this stuff out relatively soon, I would think. It looks like we've finished bombarding this planet. Do not have any other planets in that system. So I guess let's come up here and start bombarding this one. All right, that should be good. Get that built. All right, so this planet is completely defenseless. Has no defenses whatsoever. We have flagged it to be attacked. Will one of our invasion fleets just go down there to attack it? Just no mission across the board. Why? You definitely can. Maybe the range? I don't know. I mean, you're right there. Not that far. Within, I think within 50%. Maybe I need to do the fleet engagement range. Maybe that'll do it. And then leave this on do not engage. And maybe they will actually go do something. I don't know, let's see. Stop doing whatever you're doing. For whatever reason, they're still like attacking ships. I don't really understand. I think I accidentally blew up the colony. Oh well. Wait, did I? Yeah, I blew one up. I didn't blow this one up though. Let's make sure we're flagging everything that we can. I wonder. Okay, I'm thinking that might have been it. Take a look at colonies now. I think we should be able to click the button next to a lot more colonies. They should all be invadable, hopefully. Let's get that research pumping out. We'll leave it at that for now. What's going on with the fleets here? Looks like they're all targeted. Looks like all the bases are targeted. Well, oh, no, they're not. There's a bunch more mining stations than there were before. Should be able to take them out pretty easily, though, I would think. 2,000 strength is not a lot. Even our individual ships, like some of these, like this guy here, should have no problem taking that out. Right, you are invading Kruga. I don't know what fleet this is. Invasion Fleet 5. You actually have ships on you, or troops on you. Yes. So this is definitely doable. All right, here we go. Got some actual invasions going on now. This is what I like to see. Try to actually automate as much as possible. Frozen ice harmonious development, huh? I thought we already had that. Did we not? This is helping our warriorness go down a little bit. Scouring that colony. But I guess we got to build a couple more micro attack fleets. Let's do 3 more because that'll bring us to an even 10. And then I want your home systems to be like somewhere over here just so that you will actually go engage stuff. Although half of this might be ours by the time they get around to it. A little micro attack 8, micro attack 9. I gotta figure out, why are we building these? They're terrible. Like, they've got terrible everything. If you're going there, then you should probably come over here. Right, and then you need to come probably over. Yeah, here's fine. This is the home base. Move you to here. And then set you to attack. Should be good. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. Oh, of course you're offering to end our war. I'm clobbering you. There will be no peace. Alright, let's take a quick gander at the ship designs. I feel like the active designs is the problem. Let's just look at state ships for now. I think anything that's 0, probably want to just say no. Right, let's just make sure nothing in here is something we would want. I don't think it is. Nope, we'll mark all those as obsolete. And then just take a quick gander at Xura, X-U-R-A. Got to imagine that's obsolete, right? I think there's too many on this page to filter. Let's look at active buildable designs. I'm not sure. I got to imagine these need to be retrofit. Guess let's just tell all of them to go retrofit. Or anybody who has that stuff in it. Because they're going to take forever to catch up. They're just going to be floundering until they retrofit. Right, we got an invasion going on over there. I hope we come scoop these troops back up, because we can. No reason to leave them abandoned there. Huh. I guess we'll ultimately win, but at a high cost, apparently. Why take that many casualties if you didn't have to? Alright, where's my bombards? Because this would be a good planet to just blow up. Alright, let's make sure we're flagging everything that we can so that we actually go attack it. We're getting kind of too large to manually control everything these days. Too much to keep an eye on. It's less efficient. They don't do a good job of invading colonies. But I guess it's kind of necessary. And eventually we'll kill them all anyway. Not that big of a deal. See what they got fleet-wise. Not very many strong fleets. That's for sure. Alright, we should be able to hop over here. Take out some of these bases. I don't know why these weren't flagged. Well, some of them were, I guess. Not all of them. Alright, let's queue up some more tech. I don't think we've done too many of these, so we probably should. Our cash flow still continues to rise. Now, cash is pretty much useless, but can we speak to them? Can we get all of our characters back if we give them money? Because it's just money. Doesn't really matter that much. Alright, we're bombarding the heck out of this. Or we're coming up to bombard the heck out of it. Alright, I think all of our little ships are going to fly out and attack these targets. Oh, the invasion fleet came over and attacked it anyway. So I guess it really didn't matter. I mean, I got to imagine at some point this is going to get destroyed. These would be holding up surprisingly well, though. Alright, stop building those things. I don't want them. They're garbage. Ah, there's some hexadorium on this planet. That'd be good. Alright, let's get these bombard fleets to stop bombarding the planet. Maybe at this point they could just take out these orbital batteries. And hopefully with any luck these invasion fleets will take the planet. Oh, why are we attacking this? Are we going to war with the Haspis Junction Guild? They are not happy with us right now. I think we're better than they are. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. Well, we just took over a planet that they must have just. Oh no, that's all the way over there. Why did we do that? How do we even get over there? Invasion Fleet 10 just flew across the entire galaxy to take that one planet? That just seems silly. Get some defense fleets built. Do not have a lot of those. Right, you can go retrofit, and then ultimately I think I want you to be up here. We want a defense fleet to be readily available to deal with this. What do you want? You want to give me money? I'll take money. Thank you. Okay. You can be a defense fleet. Let's talk to the dude and see if we can use the money they just gave us to get some of our people back. Oh yeah. Thanks. Maybe we can talk with these guys and get some of our people back. Wow, they have a lot of our people. Let's give you some money. Eventually you'll say yes. Yep. There we go. Got all of our people back. And then I think we can do that same thing here. There weren't that many people there. This should be cheap. That's pretty straightforward. Wow, they are getting really angry with us. We must be attacking them somewhere. We're doing something silly with them. Alright, have we not actually invaded them yet? Character-wise, that just bumped us from like 400 something to 600. It probably increased their research by a lot. I think a lot of those were scientists that were trapped. We're gonna have to queue up even more. I want to keep doing the space because I want to build a giant hull if I can. Oh, I guess the hull size doesn't change. What does that mean? I don't know. Have to figure that out. All right, can we? I bet you there's bases, state bases. That's all good. Well, okay. So here's the problem. We got a bunch of research stations here that should be marked obsolete because our research station is the only one that we need to build. Look at civilian bases. I think we're in the same boat here. We want to inactivate all of these. None of those are our style. Right, all we need is a resort base and mining station. Wow, look at all those. All right, so what did that tech increase the size of? Fleet carrier. Okay, let's look at a fleet carrier ship design. It does. Okay, so it increases this size. So that's significant, actually. So you can actually be upgraded. All right, let's look at the latest weapons. We want the latest per category in family. By the highest tech level, right? Wow, our energy usage is still like just under. The hyperdrive's pretty fast, though. That is a lot of hexadorium. Right, so that's the infinite flux drive. Now, what's the engine that is, was it multi-vector? Which is definitely worse than the omni-vector. I think omni-vector is the one that's being upgraded, right? And vortex engine? I don't know. All right, let's take a quick gander so I can make sure I'm looking at the right things. So it's the vortex engine and the omni-vector. Yes. That is what's being upgraded. Right, so let's go to ship designs. Let's get back to that fleet carrier, which we don't have I mean, we have some, but not, it's not like the most that we have. All right, so omni-vector is definitely worse than the infinite flux drive as of right now. And it is the best vector engine, though. Vector engine, I say vortex engine, is about the same. Worse vectoring thrust, but it has the same, it's only for a little more cost, though. So for now, we'll leave it as the infinite flux drive. Even though the vortex engine, you know what? This is the one that's being upgraded by the tech. So let's put that on the ship just because every time we upgrade, I think it will just upgrade in place without having to redo it. Okay. Let's get over to weapons. I feel like here's where we need to kind of rethink what we're doing. So why is this so much more damage per second? Right, so the swarm battery is definitely one of our stronger ones. We want an omega beam or a quantum shard. The quantum shard is more damage, a lot slower. Let's do the large quantum shard, and then we'll do some smaller omega beams. And then I think we're gonna want, we're definitely gonna want some Titan blasters, which I think All right, we got to get some PD weapons on here too. Where's my point defense? I guess these all have fighter intercepts and stuff, right? That's probably fine. Those are large, so we can't build any of those. I think that's all my PD up there. All right, we'll put the small ones as that. Not sure if those guys have a lot of shields. What do they have more, shields or... Well, this is shield bypass, right? No, the Omega Beam doesn't have shield bypass. It's the Titan Blaster that's shield bypass. All right, this should be good. I feel like in general, this is... We've filled up every single slot. The energy usage is a little high. Can we take off fuel cell or two? Add another 0-point reactor. Probably need to do that. There we go. We are good. All right, this should be really solid. All right, that should be an in-place upgrade as well. Now, I know last time I had some like crazy cheap maintenance because of I never upgraded my ships and it had some sort of visual glitch, or actually looks like actual glitch, where it was like an 89% reduction in maintenance, but I don't need that anymore. I have so much cash flow, it does not matter. All right, how we doing on flagging all these bases? Looks like Invasion Fleet 1 is heading there and 5 is heading there. Go ahead and build that up. I think we probably need to look at our colonies real quick and just look at the ones that require terraforming, because that means I probably never built any of this stuff on it. All right, we got that building up. Let's go look at our fleets. I think we are looking at Invasion Fleet 5 attacking a planet, even though it has very little troops on it. And the one that has a ton of troops is doing nothing. So, man, that's so confusing. Why it acts that way. All right, can we increase our attack and defense? I feel like, how crazy can we go with these engines? These do not take a long time to research, so hopefully we can queue up a bunch. I don't really know how much the ship size matters anymore, because I feel like we filled every slot with every weapon we can, and we still are nowhere near the capacity of the ship. So I feel like we've probably done enough there. Although I do need to look at the, I think Battleship was the other hull that was modified by this. Yeah, the Dreadnought hull. So we probably take a look at that, which there is a fair amount of those. Yes, we could definitely upgrade this. It's doing that maintenance savings glitch. We're definitely going to need another reactor. That is for sure. So let's just put that in there now. And then I think if we're looking at engines, we're probably looking at... I don't know why I can't remember, but I think it's the Vortex engine. Or is it the Vector engine? See, I just can't remember. Gotta be Vortex. And then the Omni Vector we already have on here. Then if we go to weapons, the EM cannon's fine, although we probably want to add on something better. I know the Nova Pulse Wave is being upgraded. We should probably put one of those there. We can, I assume, fit another missile on here. Gotta find it. Actually, let's do a Quantum Shard. Take these repeating blasters off. Oh, we have 2 Nova Pulse Waves. Okay. Well, that's doable. Did I do the reinforcing swarm battery last time? On the other ship? I'm gonna need to go check that out. I hope I didn't accidentally put hive missiles on. Do latest per category family. That will help me weed this down a little bit. I think we're still fine on space, right? We're getting close, but we're not quite there. You know what we could do? Throw an energy to fuel converter on these. They should never run out of fuel then. I'm gonna have to add more energy collectors. Right, that should be good. My energy usage is on the above, and it produces fuel now, so that's even better. Right, let's get back to weapons. 2 more tiny weapons we can put on here. I'm gonna put one of these on there because it's the most powerful one. We'll just do a Titan Blaster, and we will do an Omega Beam. We'll call it a day. All right, so this guy is all decked out. Can we do anything else with sensors? Is there any point in doing anything else with sensors, I guess is my question. I guess this gives more countermeasures. Huh. Increased weapons damage and increased shield recharge rate. I don't really know how. Maybe the countermeasures? No idea. Oh, look at that. Look at the weapon damage percentage. So if I just keep clicking this, and the shield recharge rate. Okay, that has got to be a bug. Does it stick is the question. So if I do this over and over again, eventually get to a point. All right, so somewhere around 800. I had it at 900. It looks like it's resetting now around 800. I'm getting greedy. Now it's gone down to 750. 802. Okay. So that's plus 300 weapon damage, plus 800 shield recharge rate. I don't know if that's legit or not, or if it's going to actually do that, but that seems insane if that actually works that way. That is definitely a glitch. I'm going to have to report that. Get these attack fleets to go retrofit. I guess we'll get the first 5 attack fleets to retrofit, and the rest of these can go do whatever they're doing. Man, these fleets are dumb. I don't know why. You have no troops. Why would you invade the planet? At least you've got some troops. Although, not enough apparently. Holy cow. Alright, well we're coming over here manually with this big old fleet. And we are going to take this over by hand because that is just nuts. They have no actual troops here and they still have 13k defense. But the AI is too silly to recognize that. So they'll keep sending in fleets like this where there's only like 2,500 troops and just keep wiping themselves out. Not very smart. See, here's a good example. Only got like 7,000 troops. Oh wow, you're all the way over here. Well, you were the one that was up there being silly. All right, but I gotta imagine we're gonna refuel at some point. I'm interested to see once these retrofit, how powerful do these become? And do they actually recharge their shields at that rate? Well, the good thing is it looks to just be a visual glitch and it doesn't actually do it. At least according to this, if I click on it, but I don't know, we'll see. All these fleets got way more powerful when I upgraded those ship hulls. I mean, I got to imagine we're going to stop off and get some fuel along the way. Not build these ships. Where are you building these from? Looks like it would just be these ships that run out of fuel. The rest of them could probably make it all the way down here in one go. We'll let them refuel just in case. All right, I think we're about as full up as we're getting. Head down here. What's your range now? You'll be fine. Yep, again, with barely any troops on you. Why do they do this? Take this spaceport out. Causing me grief. Anywhere there's a spaceport, we should be taking it out. I don't know why we wouldn't be. Take those out. We can. Alright, I'm hoping these invasion fleets start, like, doing something. You're almost full on fuel. Alright, you can leave the fleet, and then we should be good. Oh, they have dreadnoughts, so they're retrofitting because of that. I see. Alright, well, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Keep bumping up the reactive ratings. Alright, I never checked that ship. I'm pretty sure the carrier design that I did the reinforcing form batteries. Yeah. So we're good. We are good. Nothing to worry about there. Alright, hopefully attack fleets, any of these attack fleets start clearing out these spaceports. That's what's causing us the most grief. Alright, our attack is increasing shortly. Hopefully our invasions will get easier and easier, because our troops are going to start getting tougher. That's the hope anyway. Like, these guys all have so pretty much everybody's retrofitting right now, which is, well, except for these micro attack fleets. So that's kind of the holdup. And we're not quite down here yet. We're getting there. Take a look at our invasion template. I just want to see what we got here. Latest design for heavy cruiser. Latest design for heavy destroyer. And then fleet command cruiser. Okay. All right, so some of these guys are done retrofitting. They're almost 3 million attack power. All right, these guys are pretty solid. I want to keep bumping up the engine tech too. What are you trying to do? Trade agreement? No. No thanks. I'm good. All right, I got to imagine at some point these invasion fleets will start doing something relevant. It looks like you are. You're getting in there. Get rid of that spaceport, and then that invasion should happen no problem. I mean, we could probably help them along a little bit here. Just get them over there to attack that. This is getting destroyed. It's just taking a little while. All right, Invasion Fleet 10 is almost down here. Do not build that ship. I don't know the game's obsession with trying to build a garbage, underpowered, outdated destroyer. All right, we should capture this pretty easily. All right, always scour. Build that, build that. That should be, yeah, it'll at least repair that damage. All right, so I think we own all this stuff now. So hopefully we'll start taking out these planets. All right, we got this one taken out. What tech did we acquire? I thought we already had that. All right, well, hopefully we can get that planet invaded, and then we should be good. Don't know where all your guys' ships went. All right, that guy's going after a planet. This guy should go after a planet, but instead he's going after a ship. This guy's attacking a planet when they should be refilling their everything. Fuel, troops. You, I don't know what you're doing, but you might be getting ready to attack a planet. All right, there are actual troops on this, so that's good. And it looks like it's enough troops to actually take the planet, too. That is a lot of troops in defense there that are not getting loaded back up. All right, where's my bombard fleet? These guys are kind of, they got a decent amount of troops on them. I'd like to blow them up. How have we not invaded this yet? All right, we're going to go ahead and attack this planet manually because they got nothing on here. This would be so easy to take. All right, looks like we're going to win this one finally. After this silly invasion fleet has tried multiple times. I should say, hopefully we'll win. We did win. There we go. That was our colony, and we just took it back. So they should be pretty happy with us overall, I would imagine. Now there's only 4 colonies that they have that we originally owned, one of which is being invaded right now. All right, so this is back under our control. Build up those facilities. This guy flagged is, if I blow that station up, where is our other bombard fleets? You're going to repair. I would prefer you come here and blow this planet up. You haven't even jumped away to do it yet. Probably because you can't. I don't know if it's actually blocked anymore, though. Okay, we are invading over here. Oh, this did have a gravity well, so it was blocked. All right, hopefully we have more troops in that landing, because that is not going to go well for us. There we go. All right, yeah, we definitely got that one. All right, you're all good to go. Hop over to Reshi and see what type of damage we're doing. All right, I think done a decent amount of damage here to take out the last of the troops. Maybe we can bombard the colony. All right, now we're making some progress here. We got a lot of invasions going. I think this was the manual invasion. The Fleet 7. Yes, this is the one I manually told to invade. All right, so I'm guessing this is going to get wiped out in the next volley. Take it out already. Getting there. I mean, it's negative, or it's okay, under construction 8%. Let's seeing that population drop soon. There we go. That tells us that we did it. Okay, so you need to stop before you blow the entire planet up. Oh wait, did we jump over here to invade too? Man, we're getting pretty aggressive there. I like it. All right, we can come bombard this planet, wipe out all the troops. Head over to Teekan 1, take a look at what's going on over there. We have not started bombarding yet. How's this invasion fleet looking? Not great. But maybe if we bomb the planet to hell, that'll be okay. Maybe at that point, we could turn around and take over this planet with this invasion fleet. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's hop over to our colony screen and build up anything that we have not yet terraformed. All right, well, I kind of think we got to call it a day there. I think we have made a ton of progress in this episode. Definitely have a lot of more automated fleets set up. It could be that we get these invasion fleets to go right to this planet now that we've wiped out most of the defenses. But yeah, I think we've made a lot of progress. We've taken over the majority of the Kuristel Corporation now. Our automated systems are working much better and as intended now. Still don't have a ton of troops everywhere, but some of our invasion fleets have troops. They will eventually all have them, of course. This invasion fleet 7 might have been a little aggressive there, buddy. I don't know if you got enough juice to take out that planet. Actually, I'm pretty sure you don't. Oh, but you have a backup partner. Okay. Invasion fleet 1. Well, I still don't think you have enough. Probably screwed, but that's okay. All right, Teekan 1 has... Oh, okay. Well, never mind. We were bombarding this planet, but they rebelled and joined us. Now we don't need to bombard them anymore. All right, so yeah, a lot of progress. 283 colonies now in our empire, which is pretty massive. Am I bombarding anything else? I think I am. I was just checking this as I was talking about the recap. Okay, so we don't need to bombard this planet anymore. It is cleared off. Stop bombarding. The invasion fleets will eventually come and we will be good. Let's take a look at the Kuristel Corporation. They are down to very little military strength, only 20 colonies, so we think we eliminated like, what, 12 more colonies? Pretty massive. And then, what are we looking at here? 75 million military power for me now. Take a look at our rival now, who's no longer as furious with us as they once were. 219 colonies, so behind us on population, behind us on revenue? No, ahead of us on revenue by a lot, but that's all right. Revenue doesn't matter at this point. Military strength, much lower. My guess is they actually have more. It's just not within my vision. But yeah, everything is going super well. The Cairo commune hates them, so they'll probably jump on them as soon as they can. And then let's take a look at the victory screen. We are on top, 49% versus 48%, so still very close run at the moment. But I think Haspis Junction Guild is going to be next on my list of species to gobble up after I'm done with the Kuristel Corporation. And then I don't think we're gonna need to do anything else. I think once we take these guys out, we win. But we'll see if, I mean, they're pretty evenly matched right now, so gonna definitely be a battle. I think I'm gonna have to continue to build up my military, even larger than it is now, maybe over 100 million, to effectively go after these guys, because they are everywhere. They're here and here. Like, we're gonna need to get our military all along the border here, our invasion fleets all along the border here, make sure they're fully stocked up, and then we can make our move. But until then, we got to wipe these guys out, and then we'll get processing on that. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one.